It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome to the Delayed Mid Show. I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to have Helena, what's her name?
Helen Archer.
Helen Archer in a little bit. But before we get there, I want to talk a little bit about Amp Media Productions, Amp Square TV, all the companies that bring the show to life for you. And we have Mysterio on the set today because he's been around for 4 months. And we never were able to put him on the show, and he's about to finish. So
yeah, I'm off to a different country for a little bit.
Maybe you'll be our correspondent in Japan.
Yeah, I could.
You could come in on the phone, you know.
South Korea,
call in. That'd be awesome.
Well, I don't know if South Korea will allow you to do it, but if they do,
he can film it in Finland.
Yeah,
it's not North Korea. South Korea is very.
listen, all the Koreas look the same to me.
That's crazy.
I just don't want you to get you in trouble.
Yeah, I could show everybody around to their phone.
Yeah, you could show where you're going, what's going on, what
cool.
production. You could be like a correspondent. So give us the news and you tell us what's going on, latest and greatest.
Sure, that sounds great.
See that? And we take you, and then you're going to go to Japan. You're going to go to Toronto, South Korea. Where else?
Well, those are all like stops, like connections.
Layovers.
Yeah, those are layovers. But it's mainly like going to Korea for a week and then Japan for 2 months.
Have you ever been to Korea?
No, I haven't. I'm really excited to go.
That would make me nervous.
Is your family in Japan?
Yeah.
So this is a trip you go on often?
Yeah, once a year when I can.
You like Japan?
Yeah, it's great. I love just talking to people there, speaking Japanese, eating the food. The food's really good. A lot of the stuff is fresh, like the fruits, the fish, and
I wish. Well,
everything.
soon. That's
So how do you know
my
it's
next
fresh?
trip.
You're saying yeah.
Because I
how do
just
you
know.
She's like, yeah, like I've been there.
Where do you go to Tokyo?
Tokyo?
Is that where you're going?
Yeah, Tokyo, Osaka, Hokkaido.
Those are
Hokkaido's like the
big
most northern
Big
part.
towns, right?
Yeah, the big cities. A lot of places to go over in Japan.
Now I wanted to ask you, is it true that everything's compact?
Yeah.
Like the apartments are like 4 little igloos and they're put
Yeah.
together. Is it really that way small?
Everything's small. Like even the roads, like sometimes you can go to like neighborhoods and there's like the one road and you would have to like maneuver their car to the side and let the other one pass by and then move out to get back into the road.
You drive there too?
I don't drive there, but I want to get an international license to like drive around.
I was going to ask you about that. If you have an American license, can you drive there?
Yeah, you have to get an international license from AAA. You gotta spend like $20 or something.
I
and
almost
then-
did
That's it?
that.
You
Yeah,
did that?
I almost did that for my trip.
To where,
my study
Japan?
abroad, because I was like, I might need to drive a car from one city to another because we were like figuring out the train situation and just traveling. And I was like, I almost did, but I was like, you know what? I don't trust myself enough to drive in.
I didn't
Where did you
realize
start?
that you go
European
to another
countries.
country, you have to get this license.
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah,
get
you do.
permission. You can't just go into a country and drive.
Unfortunately,
I did not
your
know that.
license is only America.
Yeah.
What country
Valid.
was that?
Well, I went to Spain. I went to Italy. I went
Oh, okay.
across Europe.
Oh, wow.
Those like main countries, but
Sounds so fun.
yeah.
What a great opportunity to say, I want to go to Korea.
Yeah.
The one in Spain, do they drive on the left or the right?
I think it's the same as us.
I think everything.
I think you told me the only country is the UK that drives on the anything UK. UK, is that what it is?
UK.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Like the
Yeah.
Bahamas.
So Japan is on the right hand side.
It's the opposite side of America. So like the steering wheel is also on the right side instead of the left side.
So they're flipped also.
yeah.
So yeah,
Your
it's
cars
always
are
other
flipped
countries
and
other
you
than
drive on
UK.
the left.
Yeah.
Oh, you see, I can't
Everything's
do
flipped,
that.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
See?
And is it true that they do the slide with the cars?
Like
drifting, Tokyo
Like
drift.
Tokyo drift.
There are places, yeah, you can drift.
I
It's
saw
a-
this thing on TikTok that you can literally, I don't want to say hire, but like hire a driver who does drifting, and you could be like Tokyo drifting in your trip to Japan. And I want to do that so
really wanna
bad.
do that,
You
too.
should.
How
And then
did
you could
know
VMix
about
call in
that?
when you're doing that.
Because it's a
Yeah,
thing.
while I'm sliding across the road.
Yeah.
No, it was on 60 Minutes. Because of the movie, you know, the guy in the movie died. He hit a tree, got decapitated. What's his name? Yeah. So when that came out,
rip.
everybody went crazy about whether or not it was true
Wow.
that they do this in Japan. And it's
Yeah,
true.
it's
You
true.
can hire people. You can go to racetracks.
Yeah.
They don't recommend
They
you
love
do it
street
in the
racing.
streets. But they actually do it in the streets.
There's a spot in Tokyo. I forgot exactly where it is, but there's like a really popular spot there where like a bunch of car meetups. People like meet up and just show off their cars and stuff like
It's
that.
so cool.
That's so cool. They had that in the movie as well. I think that's where he got the idea when he did the.
What a great opportunity to travel.
Yeah, it is. I am really grateful that I'm able to travel around because I feel like a lot of people don't get the opportunity. So I'm like really grateful like that I'm able to go to a different country for a long time and just explore and look around.
Can you stay with family so it doesn't cost you to stay?
I wish.
Oh.
No, I can't.
So
Yeah.
for 2 months, you're just traveling?
For 2 months, well, I'm gonna be traveling early on a lot, and then probably for like another half of it, I'd probably like relax a little bit, because I think traveling does get very like can
Do you
get
have
a
to
little
pay for
stressful.
a place to stay, or are you staying with people you know?
I'm staying with at a hotel or like at like an apartment that I for like a month over there, and then maybe I'll stay in like a friend's house for a couple of days or something.
So whose apartment is it? A friend's apartment?
No, I got it off a website like
So
booking.
you're spending the summer away, but you're paying for the summer away.
Yeah, pretty much,
Wait
yeah.
a minute. Wait, hold on a second.
He's gonna get a job for a few weeks.
No,
right? Don't
yeah, I
worry,
know.
he's not
He told me.
covered.
He told me that part. So let me get this right. You found an apartment on a website. So you're gonna go all the way over there. You don't even know if this thing is real.
Oh, it's a big website. Everybody knows a website.
Oh, so you know it's real.
Yeah, it's,
It's
a real
like an
place. yeah.
Airbnb.
Yeah, it's like
type
Airbnb,
thing.
yeah.
I never had any success with those either.
Then you're not
Really?
booking it right.
No, I'm
it's
not.
user
I
error.
go. I don't book them. But I gotta ask you, when you go to, because Tokyo's a little bit different. You know, Japan's different. You walk in there. Is it a regular apartment or just a place to sleep?
So I think it's like a regular apartment. They have like a kitchen,
You
like
think?
bathroom.
You think?
From
You
the
think?
photos, yeah, it could look really different, but the ratings are really.
Do they
good.
like really scam over there though, like they do over here? I don't
Yes. Everywhere in the
What
world
do
they
your parents
scam.
think?
They want me to go.
Are they here?
Yeah, they're here.
And
They're here.
they
They want you to go.
Abroad,
Yeah,
have
they
fun?
want me to
Get
go.
out of
What a
here.
great opportunity.
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
Are they from Japan?
Yeah, they are. One of them's from like Tokyo. One's from down south a little bit. So they're
Brothers and sisters.
no.
What a cool
What
opportunity.
a life this kid
right?
got. Hey, this guy is like a drifter. That's what should have been your name instead of the other one, drifter. Cause
I think going around and exploring the world, like while you can, it's probably the best thing
Most
you can
important thing.
do. Yeah.
You're gonna do a documentary.
Experience.
You're just gonna be our international correspondent.
I'm gonna have to make a documentary for class actually while I'm there. I'm gonna take a online class while I'm there, and then give them like a quick documentary, and then graduate real quick too.
wow, you
He's
could
got
be.
it all figured out.
Hey, this guy, he's gonna get a job for 15 minutes and quit.
Yeah, that's the plan.
And you're fluent Japanese?
I wouldn't say I'm fluent, but I'm able to get by, like enough. Like if I'm like at a bar drinking a lot with a Japanese guy, I'll talk to them.
You go to a lot of Japanese bars
You get that
here in
confidence
Florida?
when you're drinking.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you
You
can be
get
like, oh,
like
I'm
very
fluent.
loose. Yeah. When it happened last year, I was going to bars and then talking to random Japanese people, and
You went to a bar with this random
Maybe you
Japanese
should
people.
go with him one
Yeah.
day.
I would love that. I would hang out.
Why do I feel like you'd be offensive though?
Why?
Probably.
What would I say is
it is
offensive?
a little
it could
different
be
there.
someone who's Asian and not Japanese, and you'd go up and tell Ross to start talking to him. In
So we're
Japanese.
back to this again. I think that's offensive because you had to categorize people. He's a person. Jap, Asian, don't make a difference.
Anyways,
Is that
you
offensive?
know what I did see on TikTok the other day? Of course, I'm going back to TikTok. That's all I spend my time on is TikTok.
Oh wow.
In Japan, they have probably a lot of them, but this one video in particular was about this American bar where they were playing like honky tonk line dancing music, and they were like have like a country western band. It was hilarious, like how they perceive America, and they call it an American bar.
That's hilarious.
hilarious.
Where did you see that? In Spain
No, it's in Japan.
or in Japan?
Ah,
Imagine
Yeah.
how they perceive Americans.
It's true. I went in Puerto Rico. They put on an American bar, and I walked in. And I said, "Get this out of here! I wanted to hear Spanish music."
I come to Puerto Rico to hear Spanish music. When I go to other countries to escape American.
That's what I wanted to hear, but they had American music on there. Oh, we American. I said, "Get out of here!"
What have you learned being here?
What did I learn being here?
Mysterio. He's like in and out.
Oh, I mean, I think a lot actually. Like how
I
to
think I
operate-
learned more from you than you learned from me.
No, there's no
true.
way. I think I learned so much from you guys.
Your
Just-
patience is unbelievable.
is it?
Yes, and the way you take things apart, I have to be careful what I say, because if I say do something general, I get general. I got to be very specific.
Yeah.
But that must be your upbringing, the way you do things. So I think I learned more from you than you learned from me.
No, I think like here being at the studio, I learned like how to operate the cameras here, and I actually become a lot more comfortable just moving like and operating with cameras. And I didn't know how a soundboard worked until like I got here. And then when I like, sometimes I would see it at FAU or wherever I'm at, and then I'm like, oh wow, I know how to use this. This looks very familiar to me. And then I would like, I think with editing too, I think it's gotten much faster, because I think you guys definitely pushed me to work a lot faster, because I think in general, like when you're working with editing and stuff like that, you want, clients want your product as fast as they
Correct.
can get it. So I think working here has really pushed me to do things that I wouldn't do before.
And I'm trying to see if we can. I'm hoping that things work out. But I want to change the soundboard system and bring it into the modern. You know, that system is 10 years ago.
Oh wow.
And they have new systems now. We brought the music up to that level. But they do actual sound systems that look a lot like this with computers. It's digital. It's the future. It's the wave. Because what's happening now is that everybody's changing over to the pure sound. That's why Josh made us go with the red box, and that red box doesn't work as well with that soundboard as it does with this one. I mean, we did a lot of research. You should see some of the things that Gio sent me, and it has screens. And so you're doing sound at a different level, capturing sound at a different level, and the radio stations are going to be going to that as well. So
Your son is so funny. He's such at another level of intelligence. Not that you're not intelligent. He's just on another plane of amusement and
well,
intelligence.
that's because I challenge him. Like he said, okay, just get another boy. I said, no, that doesn't work, because I see that if he's going to go into the sound production business or more, they're going to ask him to do things above what we do here, and because we have to catch up. We did half of it. Now we got to do the other half. But I'm glad that he pointed that out, because we want to take it to another level and teach them even more.
Because we don't know what anyone learns here until we ask.
Yeah, I don't even know Heather's real name. I called her Mona Lisa for a year.
Because Ross floats in and out of here. And we never know what he's learned. But I think we have a new piece you just did yesterday. Gabe, do you have the new piece for Crazy Uncle Mike's? All right, let's roll that. Take a look at Ross's latest work.
He's got to download it. He's got to put it in.
I think he has
Put
it.
there.
I think he got it, but he didn't put it in yet.
It's gonna take a second.
So it'll
maybe.
take a second.
It's in the bank, so it's kind of hard to like sometimes.
All right, so Ross is working on a piece. So why don't you talk about the piece that you put together?
It's for Crazy Uncle Mike's. So sponsor
Oh, we're good.
caps.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, hold on a second. Let's
Okay.
play the piece.
Okay.
Looking for a night out that actually gives back? Amp Media Futures Foundation presents Caps Off for a Cause. Join us at Crazy Uncle Mike's. Enjoy drinks, light bites, live entertainment, and real connection. May 12th, 5 to 7:30 p.m. Tickets are just $36 donation. Spots are limited, so grab yours now. Sponsor opportunities are available.
I think that's a great piece.
It is pretty good.
bad.
Now, one of the reasons I wanted to bring that up because we got this award this year, and I wanted to explain this award works, and it has on the green side a banner that says endurance. So I want you to explain, what does endurance mean?
Endurance means you and I go at this every day, 7 days a week. Sometimes it feels like 24/7 to learn new ideas, to keep production going, to bring in guests, to grow the crew, to give opportunities in media production, to spotlight business, to create commercials, anything in video production, to change a studio for a podcast look because the crew says, let's change it up, and to keep going. As you say, DFQ. Just keep it going. Do
True
not
that.
quit. And endurance, this is based on Google reviews. And this is, I believe, our 3rd or 4th year of consistently #1. Somehow we got labeled on Google Maps as the Brooklyn Cafe TV studio, although the business is called Amp Media Productions. The show is Brooklyn Cafe. If you go to Google Maps for places, we are actually located at the Brooklyn Cafe TV studio. It's on the map. The first time I saw that, I thought that was just crazy, unbelievable that that's how it is, but it is. And endurance, and we keep going.
It's amazing because Seinfeld was on NBC, wasn't it? And nobody remember what channel. See, nobody remembers what channel it was on, what network it was on. But Seinfeld was there for many, many years successfully. So I'm proud of the fact that endurance really is your trademark, because you're stuck in there, you come back, and you learn, and you keep finding different ways of doing it. And hopefully when you go to Asia or Japan or wherever you go and you stay in touch and you can come in on the screens and let us know
I'm
what's going on.
excited that he said he learned something, because I feel like you came in with so much
Well, he's not going to
knowledge.
tell you if he didn't.
Well, he came in with so much knowledge of editing. Not everyone comes in as an editor to the degree that Ross came in.
Yeah, that's
And so you could have said, I just kept editing. But the fact that you said you've learned, and if it's time management, if it's the quick turnaround time, that's what it's all about, right? Because if you have a client and they don't want to wait, they don't even want to wait till the end of the day sometimes. We got a call yesterday. I need the piece by today. And it was at 8 o'clock in the morning. I said, okay. She says, when can I get it? I still haven't gotten into the studio yet. I'll get it as soon as I can. She goes, what time? I said, I promise you, as soon as the crew gets in to edit it, we will get it to you. Because when they get it in their mind, they want it, they want it. And if you
Right.
don't give it when they want it, they're going to find somebody else.
Right.
And that's why it's really important, is to stay one step ahead of the client and one step ahead on your deadline. And if a deadline's Thursday, have it ready Tuesday. Because we've had that before also. It's deadline's Thursday, but they want it Monday.
You also got to do it clean. So that I think that Russ,
He's
he
always
got
cleaner his
I
editing.
think he got a taste of that today. So he did this whole thing. He had to do it over again because we forgot to mention a piece on the video.
Well, it's kind of a test, because we talked about it yesterday. I was going to wonder if you remembered.
Oh, yeah.
And you didn't.
No,
So you
I
did it
know.
again. But it's okay.
I
we
just
had
forget
time
things
to do
usually.
it.
I mean, I feel like that's just like the business where you do things, client doesn't like it, you got to restart it, redo things, and then keep doing it until you get it right. I feel like that's how that works, just in editing or just in film in general.
That's why it's always good to take a double take on everything you do. So you do one, and then you do another with a different version. So that way, when they don't like the first one and you give them the second one, you can start
And you
repairing
can mix and match.
the first. So you can mix and match, or you can go long end. Back in the day, nothing was done with a one take. Everything was multiple, 1, 2, sometimes 3, because the client would always change things. And then people started seeing it and said, oh, you should have done this. And you've already started working out on the second one.
How long have you been in this industry for?
24 years.
Wow.
I've been streaming for 22. You know, one of the things people don't know, I used to be on radio up in New York on the Panther station in Yonkers.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
When?
When did you? You're just
When I
finding
was,
this out.
she didn't know. When I was voted the vice president of the Condors baseball organization,
Yeah.
I found out that I can have access to talk about Little League and travel team baseball. So I went on the Panthers network in Yonkers. I did it for 2 years. But the reason that I didn't tell anybody is I got voted as the vice president of the Condors because I was in the banking business. And I got funding for them through buildings. So they would buy a building, take the rents, pay the mortgage, and whatever was left over went into the organization. And back in the day, you could do 501c3s, and I did it for them. And I wanted to do it for Little League Baseball. And Little League Baseball told me, shh, get out of here. Because then you would never need monies because people rent, right?
Yeah.
So I never tell people about the Panther story. But you know what?
Interesting.
I was 2 years on the air.
Interesting. All right, Heather, what have you learned being here? And then let's talk about Caps Off for a Cause.
Sure, yeah, that's the most important thing, right? You know, it's funny because Ross was actually just recording a video of my success story, or everyone's success story being here. And honestly, I would say it's my confidence. And I said it in the video, I thought I was a very confident person coming into this place. And honestly, I wasn't. I don't know what I was thinking. But not only have I grown my confidence professionally, also personally, I carry myself differently inside the studio and outside the studio. And I think it's a really beautiful thing, and I'm incredibly grateful for being able to learn that in a professional setting. I feel like most people can't say that. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, God, there's so much I can do now, from production to marketing to just running a business in general, running meetings. God, I don't even know. The list goes on. And I feel like we'd be here forever. But I could probably run this place if I needed to. And it's just really amazing because now I have that confidence within me to go out there and say I can do it. Yes, I can do anything you need me to. And I've never been able to say that before, and it's really, really great.
So is this you accepting the fact that it's always been there and now you accept the Kool-Aid?
Accept the Kool-Aid for which part?
Because you never accepted the fact that you could. No matter how much we pushed you, you can.
Yeah.
You didn't. Do you believe that now?
I believe that now.
Honestly?
Honestly, yes. Honestly. And like, I think imposter syndrome is always going to be there because there's that little voice in your head that says no, like you might not be good enough.
A little doubt.
A little bit of doubt, a little bit of self-doubt. But you just have to ignore it because, like you say, you're the best. You're already the best at what you do. And the more you believe that and the more you've instilled that into my head, it makes you actually truly believe that. And that's why I think not only my confidence grows within this place, but everyone else's. You see Nicole. You saw literally every single person here, and especially in the last 6 months personally for me, you've seen the change and difference. So
We have.
no, it's really, really great. And it's all thanks to the Amp Media Futures Foundation. So, yes, we have Caps Off for a Cause. This is going to be a fundraising event raising funds for the Amp Media Futures Foundation. And it's a nonprofit organization that's dedicated to empowering, educating college students, even those who with neurodivergence. And pretty much we provide a safe, inclusive space for all walks of life to learn production, to learn marketing, to learn really how this business truly runs. And I think creating that space is so important, especially in this economy and the society we live in. Unfortunately, it's very, very hard to get that experience that people are looking for. So you coming to this event and donating is going to give us stipends, it's going to give us programming, equipment, all the things that we need to learn and the things that honestly help our clients have their shows and have whatever it is that we do for them, produce for them. So yeah, it's going to be May 12th, 5:30 to 7 p.m. at Crazy Uncle Mike's. Tickets are going to be on GiveButter. We have the link. Gosh, our links are everywhere. We have it on Facebook. We have it on our Instagram. You can also scan the QR code as well. And if you're a business looking to sponsor this event, please reach out. We would love to highlight your business, and also it'd be a great exposure opportunity for you, and it'd be great for the foundation as well. So, yeah,
Nice
it'll be
job.
super fun. We're going to be pretty much spotlighting all the interns who have graduated past and present, and those who didn't get a graduation for COVID.
And
like
we can
me.
literally give Heather anything to do in the studio, and she can do it.
She can do it.
From writing an email to creating a campaign to production to sound to board to editing to even finding all of the emails on our emails and how to make them contacts and send things out to it.
LOL.
Social media, marketing, you've come so far.
Thank
And
you.
if you and I both are away on the same day and time, which might be happening soon, we know that, and it happened when you had Sarah's wedding and
Yeah.
Isla was born, and we were both gone for a few days. Heather and the crew, we know everyone's in good hands, and it doesn't have to shut down. It can keep coming.
You know, the hardest part of this business is coming back, because you can have a long day, a tough day, broken this, broken that. You fix it, and then you got to come back the next day. And then there's another challenge.
Is it always
this,
changing?
huh?
It's always changing.
Always changing.
Always changing.
Never
It's
know.
a constant flow.
It
Yeah.
changed like the planets. We're going to talk to Helen about that in a minute, but yes.
It's
the
like being
energy of the
underwater.
moon.
And being able to breathe. But it all begins with having the confidence that you can make it work. You will make it work. And the funny thing is that I'm always looking for DQF. I'm always looking DFQ,
Or
DQF.
EQF.
I don't know. I'm always
Or
looking for
ABC.
something. You know, let them, the whole nine, because You can't explain what the foundation does for these kids. I can't use words to explain it. You got to live it. You got to see it on their faces. You see Josh, you see Gato, you see Abdullah. I mean, these are kids that came in here and they were kids. And now, today I look at Heather, she ain't a kid no more. She's there. She's arrived. And it's really an accomplishment to see it. So if you come on down, I invite you, just have a little chit chat with them. Let them tell you their story, not my story, because it ain't my story to tell no more. Partner, you've been doing this 10 years, and you come back for more. I think there's something seriously wrong with you. But, man, I wouldn't have it any other way, because at least we gave them a shot, something that we never had a shot in. We were always told to go get coffee. But the bottom line here is clean the toilet or fix the fridge, all that nonsense. But the object of the game is if you give a kid a shot and their heart is in the real place to really be successful, you'd be surprised what they can do.
Amazing. Thank you guys for all that you do. And for everyone, every bit of the crew, you're going to see promotional videos, you're going to see stories, you're going to see success stories coming out all over social media to get an inside track on what really happens here and what they do get to learn and achieve right here in the studio. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Helen Archer of Cosmic Astrology Society, because you know what this week is? It's the week for Aries.
Oh, here we go.
Mm-hmm. So it's a big week, a big, powerful week of things to happen. More to come, and we'll be right back.
Discover Rosie's Garden. The collection draws inspiration from the beautiful niece of the founder, Rosie, who brought joy to many before passing too soon. Her beauty and spirit are reflected in every piece. Founded by two friends, Rosie's Garden is a female-owned brand passionate about creating stunning, elegant jewelry that embodies the concept of bellissima, the Italian word for beautiful. With a philosophy rooted in grace and elegance, the brand crafts each piece of jewelry using only the finest materials, including 18-karat gold and the highest quality craftsmanship, ensuring that every piece is a true work of art.
Are you looking for the cheapest prices on car insurance? Then call the Cheap Car Insurance Hotline right now. Hey, you're guaranteed to save money on your car insurance. Most car insurances can be canceled at any time. That means if you find a better deal, you can switch right away. We're not just one company. We offer most of the major brands of car insurance. We're like a discount supermarket for car insurance. And it doesn't matter if you have a good record or a bad driving record. Our agents are experts at finding you the right car insurance for your needs. Our average customer saves hundreds of dollars a year when they call us to switch. So why don't you make this 100% free call right now and see how much you can save on your car insurance?
855-815-9787. 855-815-9787. 855-815-9787. That's 855-815-9787.
Finding the world's best coffee. Nothing can stop Don Pablo from getting you the rarest coffees. Traveling across continents, climbing the highest mountains, overcoming immense obstacles, all for the quest of greatness. Experience this excitement with every sip.
Looking for a night out that actually gives back? AMP Media Futures Foundation presents Caps Off for a Cause. Join us at Crazy Uncle Mike's. Enjoy drinks, light bites, live entertainment, and real connection. May 12th, 5 to 7:30 p.m. Tickets are just $36 donation. Spots are limited, so grab yours now. Sponsor opportunities are available.
Hey, listen, my friends. You've heard all about the amazing weight loss success people have been having with GL1 semaglutides. In my example, I lost 10 pounds in 4 weeks, and you could too. All you need to do is call the special toll-free number, and we'll set you up with a virtual doctor visit. Then you can place your order, and in a matter of days, you'll be on your weight loss journey to losing 10 pounds, 20 pounds, or more. Learn how you could lose 10 pounds or more in as little as 4 weeks. You'll see your results, or you can call us back. and will help you reach your goal. It's that simple. Listen, for as little as a few dollars a day, you can look great again and feel great by losing 10 pounds or more. That's our promise to you. Call right now for your free virtual doctor consultation and order.
800-268-9943. 800-268-9943. 800-268-9943. That's 800-268-9943. Paid for by Elevated MD.
Looking for music that brings back the memories? True Oldies FLA is South Florida's premier destination for timeless hits from the 1960s, 70s, and 80s. Brought to you by M2 TV Network. Broadcasting across multiple FM and HD stations, including 95.3 FM in Delray Beach and Boca Raton, 95.9 FM in Palm Beach County, 96.9 FM in Broward County and North Miami-Dade, and 106.9 FM on the Treasure Coast. True Oldies, FLA. Feel good music that spans generations.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Before keyboards, before touch screens, there was the human hand. Handwriting began over 5,000 years ago with ancient civilizations like the Sumerians, who pressed symbols into clay using styluses. Soon after, Egyptians developed hieroglyphics written on papyrus, scrolls with ink and reed pens. As time moved on, handwriting evolved. The Romans spread the Latin alphabet, which became the foundation for our many modern languages. During the Middle Ages, monks carefully copied text by hand during writing into both an art form and a form of preservation, both at the same time. Then came cursive, designed for speed and flow. By connecting letters, people could write faster and more efficiently, especially with quill pens. For centuries, cursive was considered an essential skill, even a sign of education. But today's digital world, typing has largely replaced handwriting in everyday life. Schools now focus on more of, keyboard-like skills and rather than cursive. But cursive is still taught today, but albeit less often. So, do you need cursive to go to college as of 2026? Well, shockingly, no, you really don't. Most colleges don't require cursive at all, but knowing it can be useful for reading historical documents, signing your name, or other means of expressing yourself in ways that are more personal to you. From clay tablets to keyboards, handwriting tells the story of us and how we are still evolving.
All right, and that's the voice of Zachary.
Wow.
Zachary's
I like
first
that. He's come
voiceover.
really far and long. Zachary's last week is next week. He's been with us, I think, since October.
I know, it's his first voiceover.
It's been a long time.
He panicked. He said, that was easy.
It's been a long time.
It is.
I know. All right, so it is Tuesday. It's 1:15. I'm holding on because I don't know what she's going to say. We've got Helen Archer of Cosmic Astrology Society joining us. It has been a bumpy ride. We've gone to the moon. We've come back literally and figuratively. Planets are in alignment, and apparently a lot of planets are in Aries this week. So we're going to find out on the other side of her intro. So let's roll it.
Here I am. So, yes, we're inundated with Aries. So that's a good thing. You know, we have Aries planets. Aries is positive. Aries is energetic. Aries is a fire sign. Aries is the sign of the pioneer, so we went to the moon and back. And I guess when we look back on Earth, we realize that we're all one. We're all living on this beautiful planet in the middle of space, just seems to be hanging there as they described it. And so we have to be positive and happy and optimistic, all of which is part and parcel of Aries.
That's all part of Aries?
Aries is positive, optimistic. It's a fire sign. It's a go-getter. It's extravagant. It's extroverted. And it likes to be in control. Aries is the leader.
See that?
It's also the first sign of the zodiac, starting with the spring equinox. And so we move ahead. Now, Aries is also the sign of projects. So Aries has developed a lot of ideas, a lot of projects. Mercury today is going into Aries. So Mercury is going to join the Sun in Aries, Mars in Aries, Saturn in Aries, and Neptune in Aries. So we have a stellium coming up, and tomorrow the moon will go into Aries, heading to the new moon, which is at the end degree, like 27 out of 30 degrees of Aries. So that will be the new moon, and on Friday also, the sun will leave Aries and go into Taurus.
All right, there's a lot in Aries. Does this happen often with a sign that so many planets go into one sign?
Well, what happens is the sun is in Aries, so Mercury and Venus will never be that far away from Aries. Mercury about 30 degrees, Venus up to 60 degrees until they retrograde. So that's why you'll have, and then when the moon enters that sign that the sun is in, we'll have like 4 planets, but the longer term planets like Saturn and Neptune, they don't go into that sign too often. So the inner planets, the fast-moving planets, can be in the same sign regardless of what the sign is, and then they will contact the outer planets if they're together, and that will form a stellium, which is 5 planets in one sign. So people who are born with a stellium in any sign, they're like very energetic, they're very strong, they're motivated, and the only problem is when there's positive aspects to that sign, then they're going to benefit in many ways. When there are negative aspects to that sign, then they're going to feel the stress and some of the, falling apart of things that they were working on. That could equal health problems, career problems. So in Aries, you want to make changes. And I would say to take it easy right now, because as the sun, moon, and Mercury move to Mars, that is going to energize Mars. And so you're raring to go and wanting to take action and wanting to get rid of things that no longer please you or that you've outdated or outgrown. But Saturn is the limiter, and so it's going to hold you back. So it's not a good time to stir up controversy. It's really not a good time to jump into new projects, because they could end up being long-term projects. So you got to really think about, do you want to be involved in a long-term project that's going to take a long time to build up? You got to build the foundation before it can be wildly successful, which Aries mentally is thinking it's going to be like an instantaneous success. The other thing is Saturn rules finances and the money managers. It's the sign that rules Capricorn. Capricorn and Libra are negatively affected by Aries. Libra will find that they have partnership issues. They will also find that they're going to have to adapt to the needs of the partner, which is not an easy thing. And Capricorn is going to find that money is tight. Money is not flowing, and those who are the money managers are going to have a hard time letting go of money because they won't be convinced that a project will be successful in the near term. So real estate is like a good investment, because if you invest in real estate, it's going to be a long-term gain for the most part. So, if you're going to jump into a project, just see how long you want to be involved in it. It might be longer than you think.
Or we continue on with what we're doing?
we can continue on with what we're doing, but if we're looking to increase money, to increase loans, we should really wait until the sun moves into Taurus, because Taurus is one of the financial signs, and Venus is in Taurus, so that is favorable. And also it's favorable to Jupiter, which is in Cancer, so that makes it easier for money to flow.
And when is that?
That's Friday, though, right?
Friday, the sun goes into Taurus.
Right.
So you have a whole month, which is going to be good for fundraising, for asking for money, for asking for a raise, and also for making home improvements, because Taurus rules the home, and so home improvements are very important to Taurus. They're a practical sign. They're good with finances, so that would be a better time to ask for money. Right now, people are on the fence. They have a lot of projects. They have a lot of things they want to start, but the money may not be there, so it's better to wait for Taurus.
Wow,
Hold on
she's
for a
like
couple days.
she's reading my mind. The house thing, unbelievable.
She always does, right?
Yep. So wait till Friday. Okay, well I could do that.
Wait till Friday, and then we've got a full month, which is why the fundraiser is when it is.
No, I got you. But there's fundraiser. There's the house thing that she's talking. There's a whole lot of things. Yeah. Wow, I can breathe.
You can breathe?
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah, you don't drive me crazy.
That's
She's
why-
right there. It's
that's
right the
why
way it's
Helen's
supposed to
here.
be.
She just lets us know when it's going to be.
Yeah, yeah. You have to show up a little bit sooner because someone here was really driving me insane.
Well, you could always text me if you have an issue.
Okay.
I'm
gonna go, Dawn has
available
an
to you.
issue.
Dawn has a lot of issues, but that's one
So,
of them.
As I said last week, we were talking about the Mideast and what was happening there. There was, the peace talks. I didn't think that they would go that well because everybody wants to have their own side. Nobody wants to make a compromise. Aries is really not that great a sign of compromise. Libra, the opposite sign to Aries, is the sign of compromise. So there was issue there, but I said, as the moon was going into Taurus, that Trump was going to go after their money, which is what he's doing.
Well, he wants to put he wants to block everything so that sane people can make some decisions, because the insane people are just up in arms. Because that place, that part of the world feeds all the crazies. Have you noticed all the people that have something going on, like Putin? All of a sudden, he wants to be a negotiator. China, all these people have wars and missiles and threatening people, and they don't let you live life. And somebody's got to step in and be a bigger madman than dealing with the madmen.
Well, I think part of what the problem of the Mideast is that they, it stems from the tribes, the 12 tribes. And so there's different factions of those tribes that are warring against each other. But a lot of them, they're still adapting customs and ideas and religion to what happened, around biblical times. And it just doesn't fit into the modern world. So there's a lot of issues that happen there. They have to come into the modern world.
Isn't it crazy that they were all siblings? The 12 tribes are all siblings, but yet, so everyone's related, but yet not everyone gets along.
Well, I guess that happens in families, too.
Right? If you actually think about it.
I just don't get the fact that you could be neighbors with somebody and all of a sudden you could be enemies. I just don't get that. There's enough to go around for everybody. When you're in oil, like the Saudi Arabs do, everybody in that community, they share in the money. They make some have more than others. I get it, but they have so many other things that they could be spending money and time on instead of missiles and fighting with one another and this and this and that. It's all it always comes down to religion. It always comes down to belief. And if you don't believe in my way, we're going to go to war until you do. I mean, the Christians did it as well. Everybody did it. Everybody's done it. Force you to learn. And that's the problem. Forcing you to learn doesn't always work.
Sure.
From what I see anyway. Just so tired of it. But I'd like to get my TV back from the news. Is that conflict ever going to end?
So Uranus is changing signs at the end of the month. And that's going to take a lot of the negative and unstable atmosphere, especially relating to Israel, because they were incorporated in May, which is Taurus. And I think 7 years of conflict should end. And I think the modern world is going to change things. They're not going to be able to stay behind. Israel is moving ahead. They should have less conflict there. And I think in Taurus, we'll come to some agreement as to finances and money. And now it's gotten to the point where the Mideast is no longer in control of all the oil in the world. You know, there's a lot of tankers coming to the Gulf of America.
Yeah. The funny thing is that Israel and Iran were partners against Iraq at one time. Iraq was the big bully on the block. And Israel and Iran, they shared everything. Technology, look it up. It's in history. They did everything. There's about facing this fighting with one another. It just doesn't make any sense. No, so now they took care of Iraq and their craziness. So now, and again, I don't understand. I just don't understand why people just can't get along with people. You know, let's do away with all nuclear arsenals. Why not? You're afraid to get invaded? Really? You get invaded whether or not you have a nuclear arsenal anyway. Look at Ukraine. You're going to get invaded no matter what. It's about people. Put the weapons away, and let's get rid of that.
Well, as long as people have ambitions, and a lot of the ambitions also, aside from religion, revolves around money and finances, you know. Like Ukraine is very rich in a lot of things, and that section that Russia wants is the richest section for agriculture, for whatever it is they're providing for the world, minerals and all that. So hopefully, with Pluto in Aquarius, as I said, when it went in earlier last year and then went back into Capricorn and then went back into Aquarius, now it's in Aquarius. It's positive for all the Aries planets. So I think we can move ahead into the Aquarian age. And as I said, all the people who are dictators, who are oppressing others, they're all going to be overthrown. And so this is just the beginning of it. It's a 20-year cycle.
Oh, wow. We're in this for a while.
Is it
and you can see it starting.
Is the 20-year cycle now, or is it ending?
Pluto into Aquarius.
So that's the cycle that started.
It's just at the beginning. Pluto's like 2 or 3 degrees out of 30. And it moves very slowly. So the last time Pluto was in Aquarius was, you know, during the American Revolution. So we're seeing, you know, revolutions of people and dictators being overthrown, and hopefully democracy taking its place. And once everybody is in a democratic area, once everybody is electing their leaders and there's no oppression, then we can fully move into the Aquarian age where people get along and we go into outer space.
Wow. Unbelievable. There's just so many things that are
there are good things happening. We got a month of some good things happening.
We'll hope we make it from here to Friday.
That's why the Aries is always optimistic.
Yeah, and I'm pessimistic.
Some say delusionally
yes.
optimistic.
As much as a Pisces is supposed to be the dreamer, the Aries, the way you guys dream and think, and it could be a war in front of you. Says, "Oh, look at the beautiful sky.
Look at the beautiful sky. Yeah. Look at the studio. Look at this crew. Look how great it is." Right? What a beautiful day to still be here and be alive and have the next opportunity to try to do what we do.
True that. But thank you for letting me know that I can rest now till Friday and then make some moves that I got to make. Thank you very much.
Yeah. With the moon, especially Moon and Mars, is like can be very explosive. Aries does have a temper, so Aries people are going to need to slow down. And not create controversy. Patience is not a virtue of Aries. They're raring to go, which is why they have all that energy propelling them. But Saturn's going to hold you back a little and make you be more practical and figure out the end game from, you know, point A to point B, and not, you know, throwing ideas out there is great, but let's figure out how we're going to actually make it happen.
I got a question for you, which is a little bit to the side. When you ask somebody their sign, right, and they tell you their sign, does that instantly tell you where they fit into what you're seeing with the planets aligning now?
So if we go by the sun sign, that's only one planet in the chart.
Right.
So the combination of the 10 planets in the 360-degree circle repeats itself only once every 25,920 years, which is considered to be a polar day. So when somebody tells me their sign, what I'm going to do is, like, for example, Aries, the only thing I'm really going to be able to tell you is what is based on the sun sign. So I know there's 5 planets in Aries now, so I'm going to tell you, you need to slow down, you need to take care of your health, you have some great ideas, you need to follow up on those, but you need to exercise patience and go from point A to point Z and figure out how you're going to accomplish everything in between.
And that's because of those 5 signs.
That's because right now the 5
Gotcha.
planets are in the sign of
Gotcha.
Aries.
Oh, so you
Now,
do.
if
You can. Okay.
If you tell me you're a Capricorn, I'm going to tell you, look, you may not be able to keep all your money. I know you like money in the bank. I know you want to take a calculated risk, but right now you got to be really careful. It's not a good time to borrow money or to lend money because things could go awry. So when the planets go into Taurus, which is an earth sign, and Capricorn's an earth sign, so now we have a positive connection. So that's why I'm saying it's a better time for finances for Capricorn and also Cancer. So
That's amazing.
the only thing I won't be able to tell you is where's your moon sign? You know, what is your inner self feeling? Where's your Venus? How's your love life going? Where's your Mars? How's your health? So those things I won't be able to tell you unless I look at the whole chart and see the combination of all the planets. But, you know, there's enough information in the sun sign, and the reason we use the sun sign is because the sun stays in 1 degree of each sign per day. So every year the sun is going to be in the same place. Say, like, you know, right now the sun is going to be in Aries in April every year, whereas Saturn is not going to be in Aries after it leaves for another 30 years. Neptune is not going to be in Aries where it is now for another 268 years or 168 years, however many years it's going to be. So those long-term planets, they don't change that quickly. So that's why we can't say, oh, you know, we're going to go on based on your Saturn, or, oh, we're going to go based on your moon. The moon changes every 2 days. So those things have to be figured out from your actual date of birth.
Gotcha.
Whereas we can get your sun sign based on the month that you're born.
She gives you enough to get started.
It's a good start.
It's a good start, and now we know we just have to wait till Friday to
No,
really push
you know.
forward.
You know.
I know you know.
No, I know that you know now.
You know.
You got to take it easy.
So as the planets change, we're still going to have planets in Aries. But now we're going to have the Sun in Taurus and Venus in Taurus, which is a more steadfast sign, like the trunk of the tree. They don't move that fast. Aries will come to them, but Taurus holds the money. So Taurus rules the stock market. So things should start getting better with Taurus because it's making a positive aspect to Jupiter in Cancer, which rules our country. So we're making more money with oil, but we have inflation because of Aries and the conflict that we're involved in. But we're going to resolve those issues for once and for all. Otherwise, we're never going to move into the Aquarian age. And Pluto says we have to be equal, we have to be free, we have to be democratic.
Very cool. Gotta get your groove on. Find out what's happening in your future. Give Helen a call.
Yeah, give Helen a call. She'll do your whole sign.
So now Uranus is moving into Gemini. Gemini is a sign of communication, of travel, short distance travel, of your neighborhood, your community. So people are going to get more involved in community affairs. And also, it rules technology. It rules gadgets, appliances, cars. So things are going to get better technologically. AI is going to move ahead really, really fast. There's going to be all kinds of new discoveries. So it's going to be an exciting new age. As far as media and entertainment and communication, journalism, all that is concerned, there's going to be major changes to modernize and upgrade those fields of endeavor. And I think also, I know that a lot of men right now, since Uranus has been in Taurus, I have beards. That's been popular. I think Gemini is a sign of the clean-cut person. I think beards are going to fall away, and people are going to start shaving again. Men, I mean.
My son just grew a beard.
Well, razor companies may be going up in stock. Invest in one of those. You never know.
Yeah, you shave it off.
And then Jupiter will be exiting Cancer, which is a sign of the home, family, and motherhood, and also farming and agriculture, which now is under stress because of all the Aries planets. So then Jupiter will be moving into Leo. So this is going to positively energize Pluto in Aquarius and Uranus in Gemini. So we'll be moving ahead, and there'll be a lot of new jobs in those fields of technology, and so we're going to see entertainment get better. Things are going to get more glamorous. Fashion is going to get more elaborate and glamorous. And it'll be a time of energizing and parties. Leo loves to entertain.
Leo. I have nothing to say. My cousin's a Leo.
So that'll be a once in 12 year.
You're a Leo, right? Oh, God.
Positive cycle for Leo. It lasts a whole year. It hasn't been around for 12 years. So Leo needs to think about what happened 12 years ago and see what was positive then, what you didn't finish then, what you need to avoid that you learned from the past, and you can move ahead with a new positive Leo cycle.
See that? What were you, 12? Not too much to think about, but there you go. You're in a good positive cycle. Good stuff.
And it's also a great time for weddings and children.
Look at that. You're getting married, having children.
You never know.
You never know.
All right. And how do people find you?
I'm on Cosmic Astrology Society on Facebook, and I'm the Cosmic Astrologer on TikTok.
Isn't it great just to have a guide, a roadmap of when to sit, when to take action, when's the next move coming? So we just have to sit for a few days.
I think we should expand on this. I think everybody's looking for a sign right now.
Yeah.
Because so many things right now are so up in the air. And if you can get, I mean, not everything is going to always be positive. Sometimes she'll tell you got to stop. Don't do anything yet. Like Friday. Stop. I'm glad you told me that because I was about to make a move. Stop. I'm going to wait till Friday, Saturday maybe to clear up my head and see what's going to happen. That's really good news, though.
And, you know, as planets change, the flow of energy changes, the angle from which you get cosmic energy changes, and so the situation changes. But, yes, it's a good roadmap. The planets don't compel you, but they will push you or impel you to action. So if you know what the situation is, if you know the changing of the planets and the aspects they're making and the signs that they're in and how they relate to the other planets, you can halt and not take action and wait until the appropriate time.
I like it. Gives me a sense of at least something to look forward to.
Okay, halt, don't take action, and wait until the appropriate time. Today is not it. You can wait till Friday.
See that? You could wrap your hands around it and sort of chill.
And then if you can actually structure a better outcome by working with the planets, it's really a no-brainer.
If your brain is in the right place, which is what she does, and your brain is in the right place, something spectacular that you may have missed, you're going to actually see it, and you're going to take advantage of it, and you go in that direction.
So the new moon is a time to start adventures, to start relationships, to make changes, and the full moon is a time when they come to culmination.
Now, did you see the pictures of the moon, what really color the moon is? The moon is not a yellow thing. That's the sun reflecting.
Yeah.
But they did actual picture, and there's blue and gray and pink and all these different colors on it. I was shocked to see that. To me, it looked like, wow, we're really there. You know, something great has happened in my lifetime. And maybe we go to Mars, but we were really there. I think it just changed the persona, the energy of it, the perspective of it.
And Pluto also rules minerals and the underground and everything that's under the ground, because Pluto, you know, is the god of the underground. So anyway, we're going to get new minerals, and they even said maybe there's gold on the moon. So we're going to have a whole new source of minerals. We'll start mining the moon, and that will help us on Earth.
You know, that's in Frank's book that he wrote 12 years ago about mining the moon.
That's crazy.
With diamonds.
I didn't want to bring that up. They found diamonds, is what his book says.
His book's about De Beers opening a mine on the moon and what happens. It's really interesting.
It's very exciting.
That he wrote that.
Well, his name went up in one of the, you know, they had the thing that you can send in.
His wife put his name up to go up, which is pretty cool.
We have to find out more information on that.
Very cool. All right, Helen, thank you so much.
So that was great.
Wow, so much information. Definitely get in contact with Helen. maybe we'll have Helen do a chart on that one over there,
Maybe.
right?
Or maybe we should have a seminar so people can come forward and maybe ask her to do their charts.
Be really great.
I think it, everything comes in time. Maybe we'll find out if that's the time. It'll be, of course, after Friday.
All right, more to come. We're going to take a quick break. We also have some great jackets that are here by Perla Lici. So check out this new commercial, and we will be right back.
Looking for bold, authentic flavor? Step into Bramer's Brazilian cuisine, where the vibrant taste of Brazil meets your favorite American classics. From savory churrasco to juicy burgers, every dish is made with passion. Hosting a party or a special event? We cater all occasions with incredible food that leaves a lasting impression. Our Boynton Beach location offers generous seating with a separate dining area for bigger parties. Come visit us in person today at 1035 Gateway Boulevard, number 201, Boynton Beach, Florida, 33426. Contact us by phone at 561-272-6377. Enjoy the Brazilian taste. Enjoy the Bramer's taste.
Are you ready to stop playing small and step into your highest self? This isn't just a book club. It's a call to action. No fluff, no excuses, just growth. Actually, growth with some super cool people with a shared intention. Join us live at the Ubuntu Room on the Brooklyn Cafe Show Wednesdays at noon and become the greatest version of you. For more information, go to ubuntufishgallery.com. UBU, NTU, fishgallery.com.
Imagine this. A loved one, a son or a daughter, has just suffered from a life-threatening accident. They're transported to a state trauma hospital, and despite being in the care of professional physicians, they tragically pass away due to preventable medical errors. As if this was not tragic enough, then finding out that legal statutes in the state of Florida devalue your loved one's life to zero. This is what we are fighting against. Come join Edward Salazar as he discusses the issues surrounding free kill laws and how to resolve them. Catch The Fight Against Free Kill Laws with Ed Salazar on Monday, 5 p.m. on all social media. Learn who we are and join our cause today.
RCCA has a team of specialized therapists to treat a wide array of injuries and conditions, including balance issues, back pain, fall prevention techniques, joint replacements, and stroke rehab. Our therapists at RCCA help adults reclaim their strength and flexibility, allowing them to return to their hobbies and sports. We tailor treatment to return our patients to activities they love, such as croquet, gym workouts, golf, pickleball, and tennis. Our state-of-the-art equipment and therapists ensure that there is something here for everyone.
Let's talk about your health insurance. There are a lot of reasons why people need affordable health insurance. But here's the bottom line. You know you need affordable health insurance. For you, a spouse, a family member, whatever. I'm going to give you a free hotline to call to find affordable health insurance that can cover all your health insurance needs in case you get sick or have an emergency. Plus, cover vision, dental, and more. And there are no long-term commitments. You can keep your plan as long as it's affordable. And for the price of a cup of coffee. We're not talking about one of those fancy coffees. For the price of a regular cup of coffee a day, you can have quality, affordable health insurance. Call the Health Insurance Hotline for a free quote.
800-368-1827. 800-368-1827. 800-368-1827. That's 800-368-1827.
Ready to level up your style and stand out from the crowd? Tired of blending in? Let's fix that. Swing by our studio and check out our brand new line of jackets by Perla Lici, where we can't do boring. If you love eye-catching designs that turn heads, our jean jackets are about to become your new obsession. Come see us at 2400 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard, Suite 13, Boca Raton, Florida 33431, and find your next favorite look.
Are you nearly maxed out on your credit cards? It doesn't matter if you're using your credit cards for fun or to survive. At the end of the month, your statements come in, and you can either pay them or you can't. If you can't, late fees and interest get tacked on, and now you're struggling just to make the minimum due. Do you feel trapped? Am I talking to you? Good, because we've personally researched some companies that can help you. They may be able to reduce your credit card balances by up to 50% and stop the late fees if you qualify. Please call our special debt hotline number right now for a completely free 5-minute consultation. Deal with your credit card problem now before it gets much worse and put money back in your pocket. Trust me, I've been there too. Call now.
Call 866-307-7152.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
In a world where quality speaks louder than words, recognition matters. In 2024, excellence was recognized as AMP2 Media Productions earned Best of Business Rates for video production in Boca Raton. But that was just the beginning. In 2025, the Brooklyn Cafe TV studio continued the momentum, delivering the standout content and earning top-rated views. And in 2026, they didn't just compete, they endured. Recognized as an award-winning, consistent force in video production. 3 years, multiple honors, one commitment, quality, creativity, and impact. The Brooklyn Cafe TV studio, where excellence isn't the moment, it's a standard.
Well, there you have it.
And we're still standing.
I hope I didn't die. Not know.
All right, before we wrap up, you want to talk about I Can't Do Boring.
Yes, these jackets are available in the lobby from Perla Lici, and we got a whole shipment of these in different sizes, which is, I think, what everybody was
These are
asking
great.
for.
They're stretchy denim. They're not hard denim. They're easy. They fit everybody. They're comfortable. They're soft. They're lightweight. They're just a great all-around jacket to throw on. I always have mine on here at work. By the end of the midday show, I'm like wrapped up and ready to go for the rest of the day of production.
I got to take mine to the jacket lady because I got to take the sleeves off.
You want to make it a vest?
I want to make it a vest.
Okay.
And then I'll wear it. It's kind of cool.
It's a good
I put
idea.
it on in the community, and everybody came over and says, "Oh!" So I told her to bring some. Era here for purchase, cut price for you. Come on down, try one on, take it home.
All right, awesome. All right, we're going to wrap this up. Have a great day, everyone. Check out all the great shows we have here. Come Friday, the push is on. Make those dreams happen. Push it. Grow your business. Grow your finances. Contact us to help you make a commercial and leverage everything for the next month. It's all about raising funds, raising capital, and living your best life. Friday, right around the corner.
Yes.
Breathe for a few days, and then we kick it up to high gear.
Let's have some fun and make it real.
Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other, and we'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. drive time.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.